Well, hi there, pluggers. Eva Cassidy here again with you. Thanks very much for joining me for part 6 of the Kathy's song by Eva Cassidy, Fingerpicking Lesson Series. Bit of a mouthful, that. We previously did lesson 5, and we finished off on line 8 of page 2. Okay, so this is where we're taking up from. If you haven't got the tab sheet, please download it. There's a link in the description box under the video. You will need it, otherwise you won't know what we're doing. I'm in standard tuning, just to reiterate, and bar capo on the bar on the 3rd fret there. Okay, 3rd fret capoed, standard tuning, right, as per Eva Cassidy. Okay, so to continue then, so we finished on the last bar of line 8, which is okay. We're now going into line 9, and the first bar, slight boo-boo I think on the tablature, the very first pick. They show you doing a C shape, holding a C shape, whilst holding a C shape, plucking the 5th and the 2nd string together. I don't agree with that. Can you change the 2nd string pick that's shown to an open top string? So put a 0 on the very top line to go with the 5th string. It's double pick. So I'd like to see that. Okay, 5th string and top string together of the C shape. Then you do 4, 3, 5, 2, 4, 3. Okay, so it should sound something. First half of the bar should sound something like this. Do that slowly. Okay, and then we do the second half of the bar. So we do whilst holding the C shape, 5, 2, 4, 3. So far we've got this. Right, and the final bit of line bar 1 on line 9 is you move the fretting on the 5th string from the 3rd string down to the 2nd string on the 5th string. So all I do is take that finger off and I move this finger up to the 5th string on the 2nd fret. So you end up with that shape, 2 fingers, that one stays where it is. Okay, and then you basically pluck 5, 2, 4, 3. Okay, so that whole bar, put the C back on, it should sound something like this. Do that slowly for you. Okay, so then we move into bar 2 on line 9. Now this is the tablature is quite wrong on this one, I think. Quite a bit wrong. So we maintained to go into this bar. We ended up on that shape on the previous bar. What I want you to do as you go into this second bar, you take that finger off and move it down to the 4th string, 2nd fret. So you end up with an A minor 7th shape, 2 fingers. Okay, that stays where it is. Okay, and what I'd like you to do on this one is to rewrite basically the first half of this bar. I'll shout out numbers to you. I'll show you. So whilst holding the A minor 7th shape, I'd like you to hit strings. Let's just get this right. Yes, strings 5, 3, 4. So whilst holding the A minor 7th. Okay, 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. So 5, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4. Okay, and if you speed that up slightly, it should sound like this. Sorry. Oh, I can't even do it myself now. Okay. Do it slowly. Okay. So far, going from the beginning of this line 9, you should have this. Okay, and then we go into a G shape then. Okay, so we end up simple G, so there's just one finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and we pluck the that's 3rd on the 6th with 2nd string open, followed by an open 4th, and then we another slight difference there. The next note is marked as a 2nd fret on the 3rd string. Change that to a 0, so it's an open 3rd string. So 2 together by 3rd on the 6th and the open 2nd, 4 open, 3 open, 6, 2 open, and then 4. Okay, and then we cross out altogether the last 3rd string on the 2nd fret. It's got marked. Well, cross that out and just don't play anything, just to do away with that note altogether. So the second half of this bar should sound like, okay, so the whole bar 2 in its entirety should sound like, alright, let's do it again. Okay, so the whole thing on line 9, the whole line, I'll go from the end of line 8, okay? Okay, so then we move into line 10, okay? And this is nearly right, and there is one slight boo-boo. As far as the tab's concerned. So first bar of line 10, we need to change shapes to a D shape, which we have played before. First, 2nd fret on the 6th string, the 1st finger. 2nd fret of the 3rd string, I'm playing use my 2nd finger, and either your pinky or your 3rd finger to play the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. Okay, so you end up with, I tend to use my pinky, that sort of shape, or 3rd finger would be that sort of shape. You can see that easier, okay, but I tend to use my pinky, I think, most of the time. And basically you pluck, so this is first bar, line 10, you pluck the 6th string and the 2nd string together, followed by 4, followed by 3, followed by 6, followed by 2, followed by 4, followed by 3. So it's, so it's okay. Then we go into a G shape again, the simple G shape, with just single finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. Find the second half of bar 1 on line 10. And then there's a slight mistake here. It's a double pick, not a single pick, and you need to add a 0 on the 2nd string. So you open 2nd string and the 6th string together. That note's not on the tablature, you have to add that, okay? So that's a double pick, not a single pick. Okay, so 2 together, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3. So, okay, do it slowly for you. So this whole bar sounds like this. This is bar 1 on line 10. Okay, so far today we've done starting from the end of line 8. Sorry, I'll do it wrong. I've got that wrong. I was looking at another line. Sorry. Right, then we move into the second bar on line 10, and basically the first half of it is a repeat of the second half of the first bar in line 10, where you're holding the G shape, single finger on the third, and you pluck the 6 and the second string together, okay, followed by 4, by 3, 6, 2, 4, 3, okay, so it's exactly the same as the last half of the first bar on line 10, which was that same. So you just repeat that. Okay? And then the second half of the second bar in line 10 is you keep holding the 6th string on the 3rd fret down, and you add like a C shape, 2 fingers. 1st fret of the 2nd string, 2nd fret of the 4th string. Put them back on. And there we pluck the 6th string and the 2nd string together, followed by the 4th, followed by the 3rd, followed by the 6th, followed by the 2nd, followed by the 4th, followed by the 3rd. So you end up, this half of the bar is, do that slowly. So this whole second bar on line 10 is this. So, the line 10 in its entirety goes like something like this. Okay, then we move into line 11. Okay, and line 11 starts off with the first bar, which is exactly the same picking as you did in the second half of line 10 of the bar 2 that you've just finished. So you just basically repeat that picking, which is the C shape that you've come out of line 10 with. You keep holding it, and you repeat the last half of second bar line 10, which is a double pick of the 6th string and the 2nd string together, 6th string and 2nd string together, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3. Okay? So that's straightforward, and then we change back to the G shape again and do the same pick that you were doing on the G shape in line 10, which is the double pick of the 6th string and the 2nd string together, 4, 3, 6th string, 5, so that's 6 on the, 6 on the, let's just start again, 6th string and 2nd string together, 4, 3, 6 on its own, 2 on its own, 4, 3. So, okay, and that's where the second verse starts. My mind's distracted, etc. Okay, and then it goes into that shape again. Okay, which is the same, very start of the first verse. So you have to go back to the very first part of the verse, which is on line 5, okay, of page 1, okay, and that begins the second verse, okay. So today I'll go from the end of line 8, okay, right up to that point where we start the second verse, okay, slowly. So here we go. Distracted, and so on. Okay, starts the verse again. So there you have it. You've basically done the whole verse. Okay, so I'm going to try and attempt to go through the whole thing in one hit. Okay, so here we go. so on. Okay, something like that. That's the idea. I mean, it changes every time I play it, and it probably does everybody else as well. So that's basically the verse sorted out. The only thing left to show you in the next lesson is there is a solo towards the end of the song. She plays an instrumental solo, which is a shortened verse basically, and obviously there's an ending on it as well, which we'll go through in the final lesson. Okay, but anyway, you've got enough now to play the whole verse section, okay, which is the majority of the song. Okay, so have fun with that, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye bye.